Okay, let's see how well this works. Okay, I've had a question about the construction of this tumbler. So I'm going to go through this and I'm going to show you the dimensions of what I have for what I can give you and then the formulas for all the pulleys and all that stuff. So let's go through this here. Each individual board here, and yes, it's just a picture I'm showing you, makes it easier for me. Each board here, I actually had it cut at 33. I wish that I would have had it cut at 31 to give the rods a little bit more of an overhang. Since I didn't want a toenail and I don't have a special toenail tool, I actually, as you can see, originally I was going to try to put this together, but I kind of pieced it. So 31, 31, 31. If you get three boards sitting there, you then screw these two together. These are my pillow blocks. The rod is a 5/8 inch rod, and I use the heater hose, the dishwasher hose from Home Depot. It's a 5/8 diameter inside, and it says 1 inch outside, but it really comes out to being like 8 3/4. So that's sitting out there. There's the C, and I'll go back to when I show you the dimensions. This is a 9-inch, 17-pound Rebel barrel. Another one here. This is the 12-pound Covington barrel, which is 5.875 inches. These are, you can see the Harbor Freights. Those are 4.5. Now, I have an overkill on my motor here. This is a 2 horsepower, but I got a great deal and I decided, oh well, I'm going to pay for the 2 horsepower. But it's 1,650 RPMs. You can get a 1725, whatever, but mine's 1,650. This is a 1 5/8 pulley down here, so it's 1.625. This is a 10-inch pulley. Now, the one thing you have to remember about pulley math, this pulley times that pulley, we have the RPMs times this pulley will equal the RPMs of this wheel times the diameter. And let me come back over here and show you. So, as you come over here, the main one. Over here it says main. Oops. Main. So this is the where the motor is. It's spinning at 1,650 RPMs. That's my A in the diagram. The diameter of the pulley attached to it is 1.625. And the diameter is 10 inch of the pulley. If you click in here, you can see my formula says multiply column C with column E and divide it by column I. That's how I got that number here. Now, this number here, just I bring it on down because now that's the RPM of the next pulley. Now, let's come back to the drawing, because as you're doing this, this is where I was getting confused originally before I put this all together. Now, we have a wheel that's spinning, and the wheel being the rod, that becomes a pulley. So we have the rod spinning at 261 RPMs, and this becomes a pulley, and this is 9 inches. So this is spinning at 260 RPMs. Therefore, I need to calculate what's going to happen with 9. A diameter of 9 to see how many revolutions this spins. Before I go back to the spreadsheet there, then this pulley, again, is now attached to this pulley over here. These are 4-inch pulleys. So this forms another pulley calculation. We have 4 and 4 down here, so the calculation is the same. So whatever this calculates to, it translates down here. Then you have the same issue here. You have a pulley spinning at X RPMs attached to another rod. This rod, it's its own diameter, and it has X RPMs. Well, we'll calculate what this spins that at. Obviously, it should be the same since we have 4 and 4. So you have the same RPMs. This is a 4.5-inch barrel. This is a 5.875-inch barrel. This spins at one set. This spins at another. So let's go back over here and take a look. So as I said, so we have the main. This is the motor here. The motor spinning at 1650. The pulley attached. Once you figure out the diameter of the pulley you have out there, which is the 10, it gives me this RPMs. And I actually worked it backwards, but I'm showing you this way now. So this now attaches over here. This is the RPMs of this. I used all the same size pulleys all the way coming down on the left side. That pulley is spinning a diameter rod of 0.875 once you count the rubber hose. So if you multiply these two numbers together and divide it by the 9, it shows you that the Rebel 17 barrel will be spinning at 26 RPMs. I was hoping closer to 30, but you know, this is what I'm going to have to live with, and I'll take it. So there we are. Now, that same RPM, again, notice this is for the middle. This is the bottom down here. So it's going the same across. The pulleys from the top or from the middle board, which is the top tumbler section, to the bottom tumbler section, it's going to be the same RPM because I have the same. Now I could just come over here and say, let's change this to a 3, and you'll see what happens. All these numbers recalculate. If I end up going with a 4.5, I can slow down the speed over here, but I've decided that it will be a 4 and will continue. So now that bottom pulley is spinning at 268.125 revolutions per minute. Multiplying that times the rod of 0.875 with a diameter barrel, which is the Harbor Freight barrel, of 4.5, giving me RPMs of 52.1. Now, same bottom row, since I have a different size barrel, I want to calculate and figure that one too. Same formula, multiply this side, it should equal these two multiplied together, this being my missing factor. So 268.25 times 0.825, and you divide it by this one. So again, formula is right up there. C times E divided by I gives me revolutions. So my Covington barrel spins at approximately 40. The Harbor Freight spins at 52, and the Rebel at 26. And I'm not going to go through these calculations again. This is what it is, but I have decided I am adding an upper row. So there will be another section on the top because for whatever reason, the addiction is just too strong. Well, hope this helps. You let me know if you have any other questions. As far as the pulleys are concerned, the belts, I did this. These two here, the bottom, I have the center. I just measured the center of the two rods to be 5 inches. With the hose on it and everything, the barrels fit fine. On the top, the rods are centered at 6 inches. Now, that's what I chose. It really doesn't matter. You could put them a little farther apart. Now, if you happen to go online and go to bricklayer, sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed. is it bricklayer.net, whatever. Here, it's what you're gonna do is pulley size calculator. Pulley size calculator. Sorry, it's not bricklayer, but it's block layer. That's what I get for trying to cheat here. So block layer is the name of the site. Just type in pulley size calculator, block layer. Let's click this here. You come over here, and this is the beauty of this site here. I've got a 10-inch diameter, pulley, a 1 5/8 pulley, and they are 12 inches apart. Now, I don't need this to calculate the RPMs because I already have that. But what you get on this site here, right there, belt size. And now you know what size belt to purchase. What I tell you is you can go a little, if you're looking at this and it says 43 and 11/16 and you say, well, I can't find that, just get the 44-inch belt. The belts can be a little bit on the loose side and they'll still work. Sorry you have a very long video to watch, but hopefully this will help you guys figure things out.